Just laying on your back. Your legs are going to be in a tabletop position. Your arms are, actually let's go arms by our side. Just rocking your legs from one side, lifting up to the middle and rocking over to the other side. Just nice and slow, warming up those spines. Having a moment of stretch on each side. Oh, that feels so nice. Make this your last one and then coming back to the middle. Our arms are going up above our head. We're going to slowly, slowly lift up, crunch towards those heels, hold, and then slowly lower down to that mat. Reaching up, over towards those heels, hold, and slowly down to the mat. Nice work. Slowly moving through each position. Remembering to breathe in and out. Beautiful. On your next crunch, as you come up, we're going to hold at the top. We're going to shoot one leg out, drawing it back to that tabletop, the other leg out, back to tabletop. So you're just going to alternate with these legs. Out, in that nice curled up crunch position. Let's go for 3 more. For 2 and 1. And we're returning back to those crunches we started with. On your next one, come up to that crunch when holding again. Back to those alternate legs. For 3 more. For 2 and 1. Bring those legs in and slowly lower to the mat. Lovely work. Placing those heels into the mat. Actually, let's go heels on the corner of the mat. Our feet facing wide and out. So we're in a wide position. We're going into some hip bridges. So our arms are by our side, our legs are quite far apart. When you're ready, we're going to lift up that waistband towards the ceiling and slowly lower it down. We're lifting all the way up, holding at the top, and then slowly lowering it down. Keep moving through each position. Really nice and slow. On your next hip bridge, as your waistband comes up, we're going to hold at the top. Our arms are going to reach towards the ceiling. They're coming apart and together. Apart and together. Keep drawing that waistband up, pushing through those heels. For 3, for 2, and 1. Let's return to those slow hip bridges. On your next hip bridge, we're lifting up and we're holding again. Our fingertips towards the ceiling. This time we're going to do little pulses at the top. Tiny little movements up and down with that waistband. for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly lowering towards the mat. Bring those feet in now so they're in line with your knees and your hips. So we're in a narrow position. When you're ready, let's lift back up to those bridges and lowering down. Same movement, our legs are just closer together now. Make sure you're really pushing as high as you can at the top. On your next lift, we're coming up together. We're going to do those arms like we did in our first variation. Our arms come apart and together. Apart and together. Stay here for 3 more. For 2 and 1. We're returning to those hip bridges. All right, meet me up at the top again. Let's come up. Those fingertips towards the ceiling, and we're back to those little pulses up and down. Little pulses here. Just for 10 seconds. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering those waist bones down. Bring those knees in, creating a nice ball. Pressure on those shins. Might like to curl up. Whatever feels good. I also like to open up my legs and have a little bit of stretch through my inner thighs. A little froggy stretch. Oh, nice work. Placing those feet back on the mat. We're going to do some crunches from either side. So both of our arms are going to reach across to one side, back to the mat, and reach across to other heels, and back to the mat. So you're going to reach both fingertips towards your heels, alternating which side you're reaching towards. On your next one, as you come across, we're just all going to hold that one side, holding, pulling as close as you can towards those heels. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down and straight over to the other side, lifting up, pulling towards those heels, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms go low. This time we're going to crunch up in the middle. Our arms come up, we reach towards those heels, we lower down. Our arms come forward, we reach towards those heels and down. So we're just staying in the middle now. Feel that pull in your t-shirt towards those thighs. And your next crunch, we're all lifting up together. And we're just going to pulse towards those heels. Little pulses forward, trying to get that chest towards those knees. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top of that crunch. Hold, hold, hold. And lowering down low. Oh, nice work. Reach those arms long and those legs long. Have a little stretch, reaching as far apart as you can. When you're ready, we're going to lift up that left leg. Do it in a nice right angle. We're going to crunch up towards that ankle and slowly lower. You're reaching up towards the ankle and slowly lower. Up, reach, lower it down. Up, reach, lower. Time to reach all the way to the top of that ankle. Last one, and then swapping sides. Two more here. Last one. Lower it down. Nice work. Your core is shook now. We're rolling over to our side. Our hand can support our head or you can lay long, up to you. We're going to be creating some nice circles with our feet. We're going to bring our foot all the way forward. Lift it up towards the sky, to the floor behind and draw it in. Then reverse it behind you, up towards the sky, all the way forward and back. Reaching up, around, behind, and moving up, around, around. Alternating each time. Next time that foot comes forward, I want you to leave it out in front of you. We're going to hand there for support and we're just going to lift and lower in front of us. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. Put your heel guide up towards the sky. Really rotate that hip forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rising up towards the sky. We're lifting and lowering on our side now. Nice straight line. Three more. 2 and 1. Our leg comes behind us. We're lifting and lowering that leg behind us. So the side of my foot is facing up towards the sky and I'm guiding it with the side of my foot, tapping each time on the floor behind you. Nice work. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Let's finish with some big circles, alternating each way like we started. I'm just checking the charge. Last big circle. And draw it in. Nice work. Rolling towards the front. We're coming down onto our knees into a push-up position. My legs are crossed behind me and my fingertips are under my shoulders. We're going to go to some really slow and controlled push-ups. And they're tricep push-ups. So our elbow is going to run along the side of our body. I'm going to be counting us down to 3. Our chin comes all the way to the mat. We release our hands and then up for 3. And we're ready. We go down. 1, 2, 3. Release those hands. Push those hands back down. We're going up for 3, 2, 1. Let's go down again. 1, 2, 3. Release those hands. Hands go up. Pushing up for 3, 2, 1. Keep going with this timing in your own head. sweat. Keep going. Just going to take off my jumper. On your next one, we're staying at the top. We're going down all together and we're going to hold down halfway. So slowly down into that push-up. The 3, 2, hovering above the mat, pushing all the way up. We're going down for 3 seconds. We're hovering above 3, 2, and hover. And pushing all the way back up. Last one, coming down slowly, hovering above the mat. For 3, 2, 1, and pushing back up. Nice work. Tuck those toes under. We're going into a high plank when you're ready. Lifting those knees up off the mat, and we're on our hands in a high plank. Our right knee is coming across to our left elbow. We place it back. Our left knee to our right elbow. We place it back. We are alternating each time. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sitting back down onto those thumbs and rolling out those shoulders forward and backwards. I'm going to do one more set in that high plank. So when you're ready, coming up to that high plank, tucking those toes under, drawing those stomachs in. We're going to a single leg pull. So we're going to lift one foot up towards the sky, place it back down. The other foot up towards the sky and back down. So we're just alternating the leg pull here. Stomach's drawn in, looking forward. 3, 2, 1, drop back down. And roll out those shoulders again. All right, we are coming to that other side work. So laying on the other side from before, we started nice and long. Placed in front of us. We started with those big circles. That leg comes all the way forward, up towards the roof, behind us, and rolling. We reverse it. Each time you're reversing it, create the biggest circle you can. So that might mean rocking right into the movement. I move my whole upper body in these circles. Whatever feels good for you. Make this your last circle and then leaving your foot out in front of you. When you're ready, we're going to do little lifts and lowers in front of you. So that foot's out in front and you're tapping the mat or the floor and lifting. My heel is guiding the direction here. I'm really rocking over. 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift that foot all the way up to this nice right angle. We're lifting and lowering in a nice straight line. For 5 more. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. That leg goes out behind us now. Last bit of our circle. Let's lift and lower when you're ready. So I'm lifting with the side of my foot here. For 3 more. 2, 1, and return to those circles. Keep alternating directions. Those big circles all the way around. Make this circle your last one. Make it big. Oh. Nice work. Finishing in the middle and rolling onto your back. Have a little bit of a glute stretch. One ankle over the knee and then lifting up that other leg. With a glute stretch. Put some pressure on that knee. And switching over when you're ready. Nice work. Oh, just sitting up. Bring a little forward stretch, feet flex, and just reaching towards those toes. My time. Do it for a time on today. All right, last few minutes. When you're ready, coming back down onto those elbows. And those legs are coming into the top position. We're just going to alternate kicking those legs away and drawing them in. Out and in. If you're feeling strong here, add a double toe tap in the middle. Single leg, double leg. Single leg, double leg. Only if you want that extra challenge. Let's all finish with just double leg here now. Double leg lift and lowers. Last 2 and then lying on your back. You feel like coming down onto that back. When you wrap your hands around those shins, you create the tightest ball you can. We're going to shoot our arms and legs out long together and draw them back in. So that might have your feet up high, if that's where your core strength is, or low. You're just going to create the tightest ball you can and shoot out long. Tightest ball you can and shoot out long. Remember to keep breathing here. Let's stay here for 3 more. For 2 and 1. Oh, relaxing into the mat. And exhale, a lot of work this morning. Okay, final exercise of the day. We're going back into those bridge work. This time we're doing single bridges. Place that foot down, the other leg long, arms by your side to support. You're going to lift that waistband up towards the ceiling and down. And you're ready, lifting with the waistband and lowering. Lifting up and lifting up. On your next lift, as you lift up, we're going to hold. We're kicking that leg towards the sky, all the way down to the mat. To the sky, and 4, and 3, 4, 2, and 1. Finish with that foot up towards the little pulses. Lift that foot all the way like you're trying to touch the ceiling. For 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg, lower that bum. Switching sides. Straight over to those single leg lifts. Lifting up and lowering down. lowering our waistband all the way up and down. On your next one, you're lifting up and you're holding, and we're going straight to those lift and lowers with that other leg. All the way to the sky, all the way to the mat. Up and feeling that pressure in that base leg. We're finishing at the top in 3, in 2, in 1. Lift that foot up towards the roof and let's pulse it out. 4, 3, 4, 2, 1. Slowly lower that leg, then lower that bum. Oh, nice work. That wasn't much there, but it hurts. Bring those legs in. Oh, take a little breather. You can roll yourself to sitting up. Coming up onto those feet. And straighten those legs. Just enjoy the stretch for a moment. I like to rock a little bit forwards and back. Giving a deep hamstring stretch. Walk your hands over to one side of the foot. In that bit of that twist there. Yeah, and walking all the way to the other side. Back to the middle. Slowly rolling up. Last one to come up is our chin. Rolling out those shoulders. And you are finished. Oh, goodness.